Greetings, I'm Brother Fontes L, also known as New Titan 888. I'd like to say greetings, namaste, shalom, assalamu alaikum in Islam to all the families of the world, and peace to you all. I'd like to do a third part of the Simpsons cryptocurrency breakdown. We're going to start with season 31, episode 13, okay? The 3 and the 1 is a 4, and the 1 and the 3 is a 4, equal 8. Equals infinite. I'm going to roll forward. We have here, he picks up a remote control to an old VHS player symbolizing Swift. And here is a Rubik's Cube, and it is completely solved. If I take this Rubik's Cube and sit it on its axis and spin it, it makes a globe, symbolizing that the monetary problems of the world are going to have been solved by scientists. We're going to move forward now. I'd like to also say, in this episode, we're going to talk about banking families, specifically the Fuggers. Ripple was conceived by Ryan Fugger in 2004. He comes from a banking family known as the Fuggers. Jacob Fugger was known as Jacob the Rich. He was worth, in today's monetary terms, $500 billion. You should look him up. Here again, we have the globe in the shadow banking system. We have the pyramid of the fiat currency pyramid scheme. Also, we have an M, recognizing that, here's another glyph recognizing that masonry runs the planet. We'll move forward now. We're going to talk about data. It also is a Kachinga. We're going to pause it here. Let's count this out. On the headlamp, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13, symbolizing the 13 banking families. And they are in the headlamp because they are illuminated and run the planet. We also have on the crest or the aegis of this suit, the Flare Finance symbol. We'll move forward now. Now we're going to get into the data. Data is said to be the new oil. He says here, I am a consensus of shared and synchronized. He moves forward. Digital data. Again, it is said that data is the new oil. But if data is the new oil, now let's go off into what is refined data after it is gathered and collected and refined and they know more about you. Then it is called data sets, which are highly valuable. Let's move forward. Pause it here. He says, each day is closer to being cash of the future. Cash. Ripple is known for being on-demand liquidity. You've heard some people say, I am cash poor. I am not liquid. Cash means liquidity, meaning something that's able to move. Someone may liquidate an asset to become liquid. So now, cash also, when we deal with words, there are ambiguities to words. There are etymology to words, the root of a word. Cash could also mean a store, a case that would store value. And in this particular instance, we're also talking about data. So it could be spelled C-A-C-H-E, as in cash, as in a quickly received and stored data. That's what cash means as well, to do with computers. Let's move forward. Again, Joachim and Boaz, the two columns. There's the ledger. They're handing the ledger off. This is the blockchain, which everything is stored on, the data itself, and the dent in the universe of the Big Bang Theory residual. And yes, on the ticker, those are actually the real numbers because all of this finance is being stored in silos around the globe, and they're filling them up even more. The more they print, the more they give out stimulus checks, and so on and so forth. They would never let it be like Weimar Germany, where you would go to the store to buy a loaf of bread with a wheelbarrow. They've been through that before, so they know how to cover it up very well. And It's a mental thing. You will be more at ease to have it on a digital platform ticking like that than it would be to take a wheelbarrow. You would be quite uncomfortable with that, and you would have been able to recognize a real collapse. Here, they tell you, like we have a cryptocurrency's novices understanding. They're being facetious. They know that they are not novice. They have been aware of this for decades. And so they're telling you, they're making a joke like they're a novice or a neophyte. There are no parts of neophyte in this. They've had some of the world's most brilliant scientists and accountants studying this, and they have come up with a solution, which is the blockchain. I'm going to move forward here. Now, we're going to see him. He takes the ball, which represents the globe, and he goes through the net. But he hits the rim a little bit because they were working on it and trying, working out the glitches. But finally it went through and hit through the net. Net symbolizing finance, the remaining balance after all things have been calculated. That ends it for this lecture today. If you found some knowledge here and you see that I have helped you, please like and subscribe and comment. And please, if you like and subscribe and comment, you will be eligible to win 888 XRP once we reach 1,000 subscribers. Thank you, and peace to you all.